Hello and welcome to another episode of GMG News. So, yesterday was Free Comic Book Day, and today is obviously the day after Free Comic Book Day, and I managed to get hold of all of these free comics from my local comic book store, which is Crackers in Taunton, Somerset, which is situated in England. So, I'm just going to show you a little bit of information about them. So this is one of their bags. I thought it'd be appropriate because obviously it has their logo and all their information on it. So I can just tell you a little bit about their shop. So in 5 Bath Place, Taunton, Somerset, TA1 4ER. There's the shop called Crackers. Crackers sell all cool gaming, comics, anything related. They have it, like from pop figures to comics to figurines to trading cards, even pillows. They have all really cool stuff. So if you're into all this and all the things that I unbox, you should check out Crackers if you live anywhere near. But anyways, I have all these different comics here, and I'm going to give them away to one lucky person. Now, how you can win all of these comics is if you have Twitter, or you know someone who has Twitter, if you at GMG News Updates, you will be able to find my account. And if you retweet my pinned tweet that I'm going to update now, because I actually have undercompensated, I've got more comics than I thought. I'm just going to run through a list of all the different comics that we have here. So I try to get a different range, some for kids, some for adults. So we have Monsters High, which is a kids comic. I've seen like their toy range advertised on TV. Also, I know they have like their own little series. We then have Zen Scoop, who made this comic, which is called Grim Fairy Tales, which is another free comic. We then have Archie Comics, which has made this comic, which is called Riverdale. I like the artwork to this. It's really, just like how this is drawn. A personal favourite of mine, this is one I didn't want to give away, so I read this before I actually decided to give this away, which is a Akira Toriyama Dragon Ball Super comic, and it's got sneak peeks in it, so this is a good one to read. It was actually a really good read for something that was pretty small. Also, next we then have World's Greatest Cartoonist. I have 2 copies of this one, so if anyone wanted this, and it has actually, no, I'm going to give these all away in one go, so yeah, so someone's going to get 2 copies of this. Then we have Underdogs, which is another free comic. This is the first of its edition. I've never heard of this comic before. It looks pretty cool. Then we have Avatar. Everyone's seen Avatar. This one looked really cool. I've read this. Really good read, actually, for a free comic. Made by Dark Horse Comics. They've come up with some really good comics in their time. Obviously, this is a James Cameron's Avatar adaptation. Then we have Star Trek The Next Generation Mirror Broken. I'm not really into Star Trek, but I just liked how the characters are aged in this. I just like how it was drawn. I haven't read this one. Then we have Secret Empires. On the front we have Captain America, and you can see the Hydra symbols on the flags in the background. Also, there is Spider-Man. The Spectacular Spider-Man also features in that comic. Next up we have Tex Patagonia. The artwork for it looks really cool. Then we have Hilda's Back. I was told this is more of a child's comic. I haven't read this, but this, judging from the artwork, it looks more of a kid's sort of comic. Then we have the 2017 Summer Blast. This looks more like some sort of kids comic. This was developed by Boombox and Kaboom, and this was my personal favourite from Free Comic Book Day, which is the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So that was a really good read as well, and it also has little annotations from the Ocarina of Time Legendary Edition book. So if you want to win all of these comics, like I said, all you have to do is at me on Twitter, find my account and retweet my pinned tweet. The winner will be announced the 28th of the 5th 2017, funny enough, which is my birthday, and I will send all these comics to one lucky person. Just because I thought, well, they're free, so you might as well give them away for free. and I'm really happy with all the views that I've got on my channel over the past year, and I will continue to bring you more content and more updates on gaming and topics that I and you as the viewers both like. So thank you for watching GMG News, and I will leave a link in the description to my Twitter page. Have a good day, guys, and have a good Sunday.